In Hollywood, as in any line of work, colleagues are not always going to get on like a house on fire, and there have been many occasions where co-stars have ended up in disputes. From small spats that eventually got sorted to all-out grudges that have prevented two stars from working together again, Hollywood has a long history of actors and actresses falling out while on the job. Here are some of the fiercest feuds Hollywood has ever seen: Charlize Theron and Tom Hardy. Charlize and Tom's feud began on the set of Mad Max: Fury Road in 2015 after they had an aggressive confrontation, according to a book by Kyle Buchanan, who worked on the film. It is thought to have been sparked by Tom turning up to set late one day, when Charlize, who was a new mum at the time, was already in costume and ready to film a scene. According to his book Blood, Sweat, and Chrome, the wild and true story of Mad Max: Fury Road, which has been serialized by Vanity Fair, Charlize began swearing her head off when Tom turned up 2 hours late and demanded he be fined for every minute production was held up. Charlize then insisted on having a female producer with her on set to help her feel safe, with Tom acknowledging, "In hindsight, I was in over my head in many ways. The pressure on both of us was overwhelming at times. What she needed was a better, perhaps more experienced partner in me. I'd like to think that now that I'm older and uglier, I could rise to that occasion." The pair have both spoken about the feud in the past and said it was down to the intense filming schedule and their lack of trust in one another. Dwayne Johnson and Vin Diesel, formerly the best of friends, these Fast and Furious co-stars now refuse to work together in the franchise, with Dwayne Johnson not having appeared in a major Fast movie since 2017's The Fate of the Furious. Dwayne had spoken about the falling out in 2016, referring to Vin Diesel as he wrote on Instagram, "There's no other franchise that gets my blood boiling more than this one. My female co-stars are always amazing and I love them. My male co-stars, however, are a different story. Some conduct themselves as stand-up men and true professionals, while others don't. The ones that don't are too chicken to do anything about it anyway. Candy A***S. Vin has tried to extend an olive branch to Dwayne to get him to sign on for the 10th movie, but Dwayne accused him of manipulation by posting it publicly and speaking about late co-star Paul Walker to tug on his heartstrings. Kim Cattrall and Sarah Jessica Parker. Kim Cattrall had first alluded to an unrest with the Sex and the City crew over money disputes in 2004 as the show finished up after 6 seasons. The cast reunited to film 2 movies, but insiders spoke of tensions between Kim and Sarah Jessica Parker on set. However, Sarah long denied that there was an issue between her and Kim. In October 2017, Kim said she and her co-stars have never been friends and denied rumors she turned down the third Sex and the City movie as she wanted more money. She explained at the time, "This is really where I take to task the people from Sex and the City, and specifically Sarah Jessica Parker. I think she could have been nicer. I really think she could have been nicer. I don't know what her issue is." Sarah reached out to Kim after the death of her brother in 2018, posting her condolences on social media as well as reportedly reaching out to her in private, but Kim responded with her own Instagram post, raging, "My mom asked me today, when will that at Sarah Jessica Parker, that hypocrite, leave you alone? Your continuous reaching out is a painful reminder of how cruel you really were then and now. Let me make this very clear. If I haven't already, you are not my family. You are not my friend. So I'm writing to tell you one last time to stop exploiting our tragedy in order to restore your nice girl persona. The Sex and the City spin-off, and Just Like That, went on to be produced without the character of Samantha in it. Gillian Anderson and David Duchovny. Gillian Anderson and David Duchovny's feud might be old news now, but the X-Files co-stars didn't always have a smooth relationship when they were working together. David told Metro in 2008, "Familiarity breeds contempt. It's nothing to do with the other person. All that fades away and you're just left with the appreciation and love for the people you've worked with for so long. We used to argue about nothing. We couldn't stand the sight of each other," Gillian added to The Guardian in 2015. "I mean, yes, there were definitely periods when we hated each other. Hate is too strong a word. We didn't talk for long periods of time. It was intense, and we were both pains in the **E for the other at various times." Single quote.